This is just hilarious, and it shows like how deluded and insane Netanyahu is after the White House refuted the claims by Netanyahu that the United States is withholding arms to the Israeli government. Netanyahu decided to take that as a personal attack and claims he's going to endure said personal attack. How insane you gotta be to make such a claim? This is him throwing a temper tantrum, thinking he gets to act whatever way he wants and get whatever he wants.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is escalating his dispute with the White House as the fighting in Gaza intensifies. Alex Hogan has more from London.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is now doubling down on his criticism of the Biden administration. And for the first time, he's now casting his policy rift with the U.S. as a personal dispute after the White House pushed back on his claims that the Pentagon is holding up arms shipments to Israel. On Thursday, Netanyahu called that a, quote, personal attack, but said he would endure it if it means Israel gets the guns and ammo.
So, I'm curious. He is saying that the United States saying that Netanyahu is lying how a personal attack on Netanyahu. No, it's not an attack. It's just stating the facts. The facts is the United States isn't withholding arms to the Israeli government. They're still giving the Israeli government weapons.
Comes as Israeli forces pounded Gaza and engaged in close quarter fighting with Hamas on Friday in what some are speculating could be a final push to complete the southern offensive.
We will not leave the Gaza Strip until we return all our hostages, both the living and the dead. We are doing this mission and also many other missions.
Netanyahu is also at odds with his own military about the best way to win the war and a growing protest movement in Israel.
Well, the IDF says that they have no way of defeating Hamas.
Israel is demanding his resignation.
We want a new election. We want a government that works for the people, that is trying to bring the hostages back and to find a conclusion to this war.
Meanwhile, the temporary...
See, that's a lot of complaints by a lot of Israeli protesters. They're upset with Netanyahu because they know and understand that he doesn't actually care about rescuing the hostages, and that they're just pawns there to be used for justification of genociding Palestinians in Gaza.
Pier built by the U.S. military is now re-anchored and back in business off the coast of Gaza. But much of the aid being offloaded is not being distributed because there are no safe routes available.
Our children are hungry. Our children are all day looking for food on the streets. Our